Welcome everybody. Hello, hello. Lovely to see everyone. So, taking a moment to arrive. Find that sweet, comfy spot that feels just right to be in this morning. Checking in with your body, making sure it's warm enough, comfortable enough as we start. Grabbing anything you need. Any last sips of drink. And gently starting to arrive. Bringing the different threads of you to this moment. And just sensing what parts of you might still need to arrive that are still in the middle of doing something else. Inviting all of you to gently join. And as you start to settle, maybe allowing your eyes to gently close, or adopting a soft gaze on a fixed point, whatever works for you today. Gentle practice of arriving and settling and letting yourself know that in this at least you're not rushing or being rushed. The many lives of us move and exist at different speeds. So when we sit and meditate, we're doing it more for just our consciousness. We're doing it for our different inner lives, having a chance to settle together. And for us to tune into our many worlds. Thought today we'd spend some time in an open and curious state around transitioning from one year to another. With a slight focus on our becoming, the life that we're becoming, the being that we're becoming. So taking a moment just to sensitize to the idea of moving through time. We live in a body, moving through time. And the end of a year and the start of another year can be a time of pressure. Where we start to put pressure on ourselves. Not necessarily around our becoming, but around our doing, our achievements, our efforts. Our becoming is a lighter thing. So maybe taking a moment now just to breathe, maybe taking a couple of deeper breaths. Letting out the air, releasing. And then settling into your natural rhythm, natural breath. Noticing where your breath is landing today. Giving that space and time to your breath as well. And 2025 has been a number 9 year, a root number 9, which is the end of a long cycle. Coming to the end of a longer cycle. And 2026 will be a root number 1 year, the new start year. The 1 has a lot of space and expansion and room to move. A great time to be curious and welcome in new ways. Maybe moving from 1 year to the next a little lighter. And in our journey of our becoming, and this year of the snake, maybe start by just looking at this idea of shedding, how a snake sheds its skin. And what through your process, in your journey, you might be shedding, making your becoming a little lighter. Taking a moment to sense and feel, how do I feel lighter? Do I feel lighter? Maybe the shedding is of old beliefs, old patterns, old mechanisms. Things you no longer need. And in the journey of your becoming, maybe you are becoming the person that you always needed as a young child to love, protect, and guide you. Maybe this is who you are becoming. And if that resonates with you, then you have shed many things to get to that point. Taking a moment to acknowledge to yourself this life you are becoming that cares for yourself, looks out for yourself. Maybe bit by bit you are starting to shed the voice of harshness and self-judgment. Your internal conversation is starting to change, and you found the way of kindness and self-compassion. And you are starting to meet yourself with compassion. Maybe you're becoming someone who is lighter because you carry less shame or anger or fear. Because you've allowed yourself to feel your feelings, and you know better how to hold yourself and to express your needs. Maybe you are becoming someone who has allowed yourself to feel sadness and grief, and in so doing, you've honoured your losses. Maybe you're becoming lighter and more expansive because you are learning to say no where you need to, and your yes is your choice. Maybe you're becoming lighter because you choose safer connections and not ones that replicate old wounds. You connect with less fear and more safety. And if any of these resonate with you, maybe take a moment to imagine this person of your becoming just shedding that skin like the snake all at once. It moves forward and leaves the old skin behind. And acknowledge your journey and your work done and your process had. And so as you come to the end of this year of the snake, this number 9 year, the end of many cycles, one big cycle, know that going forward lighter is because of these small things, not the big things that we pitch at and try to be, but the small movements in ourselves. The movements towards our own becoming. And maybe taking a couple of deeper breaths again. Just releasing, letting go, enjoying taking a breath. And just feel what it's like sitting in your human body in this moment, transitioning into a new cycle, the start of a new year, a number 1 year. There's an invitation now, in this moment, not to picture the year, not to project yourself into it. Just taking a moment, imagining it coming towards you and staying expansive with no pressure. Being ready to receive. So, an invitation now just to imagine yourself in 6 months' time. Notice the energy and the feeling of yourself in 6 months' time. Sense the feeling of it. Not the I'll be doing this and this and this, just the feeling of you in 6 months' time. And then you've connected to that energy. It's an invitation to ask that future version of you, what do you want me to understand right now? And let that arrive as a feeling, not a plan, just a feeling. What do you want me to understand right now? Taking a moment to sit with the feeling, whatever has arrived. And if nothing arrives, don't pressure. It's a question you can ask at any time. With the feeling of letting the future arrive in you, and you receiving it. The feeling of your own becoming. In the moment where we've shed skin, we're in the newness of ourselves. It's a great moment to retrieve aspects of our own becoming, our inner knowing about our lives and our journey. Taking a moment, bring that feeling into your heart. Letting yourself know that you're okay. You're doing okay. Maybe one last thank you, just to you. You to you. Thank you. Taking a couple of deeper breaths again. Letting yourself know you're coming to the end of your meditation. And as gently as we arrived, coming gently out, introducing some movement, letting yourself know you're going to be transitioning from this state to the rest of your day. And when you feel ready, gently allowing the eyes to open. Just orient to the space around you for a moment, taking in the objects around you. And arriving back into your day. Thank you so much for practicing with me today.